Wetin
Yeah.
Dey classic TV series. I think it was put
Mm-hmm.
together by BBC, and we saw the fact that we saw that, and people before then didn't know um, Nigerians could have that come up. And I used to tell people that it's because it was handled by the BBC, even though every of the hands in the project were typically Nigerians. So it goes to show that if we put the right people, the right Nigerians to do the right things, things would work. So that is that. I know we'll delve into that, but before we delve into that, let me introduce you properly for our people. This is the main book. This is award-winning that Nollywood director. He makes film. He has his own film production house. He calls Cinema Pata Pata. He's been doing TV series. He went to Nigerian Film Institute. From there, he was picked by BBC to handle Wetin Dey series. Before then, he had one or two other films, I think short films and so. But he is here right now. He's going to tell us anything we need. Kenneth Gyang, can you please introduce yourself to the people?
I mean, you have already done a great job on the introduction, so but yeah, I make films, and I think I can actually just comment on some of the things that you talked about, like Waiting Day and having capable hands and all of that. I think why Waiting Day was successful because I asked at the time how much was the budget for Waiting Day, and I think it was a 25-minute show, but the budget was about 5 million naira per episode. And the
Uh-huh.
truth is that yeah, when with proper funding, you can actually you can actually hire the best crew and be able to have time to work from screenwriting, story development, screenwriting, and then production and post-production. And I think that was what BBC um, showed with Waiting Day. And the show was actually at some point presented at the International Emmys, I think in 2007 or so. So and it practically set the standard for quality productions in Nigeria as we have it. I mean now. So yeah, and most of us who came out of the film school then, people like Ifeanyi Lojuba, Yinka Edwards, there was Regina Udalo who produced The Lost Cafe. Most of us who came from the film school then, and of course right now we still have Kusai Yoromobi. We just went in there, and so it was a real hands-on training for a lot of us who were into theory in school back then, and it was the first major gig that we had in 2006. So yes, that is what I can say about the BBC. But then, of course, I've done a lot of other stuff that you've already talked about. So yeah, and yeah, I was actually supposed I'm a field professional footballer. Actually, I was supposed to be playing for Arsenal at the moment, but you know how it is. I don't have the stature because I thought I was going to be, you really need to be big to play football in Nigeria. So yeah, that was why I didn't play for Plateau United.
Well, thank God. Thank God you didn't play. If you played football, who would be giving us these blockbusters that you give us? So thank God that dream did not come to pass. Eh? So, so we're happy to have you as a filmmaker. But and
Mhm.